All right, check out these people who are so woke, they are afraid to give responses to ridiculous things.
If I told you that I was Chinese, what would your response be?
I mean, I might be a little surprised, but I would say, good for you. Like, yeah, be who you are.
I would maybe think you had some Chinese ancestor.
I would ask you how you similarly came to that conclusion and why you came to that conclusion.
I would have a lot of questions, just because on the outside I would assume that you're a white man.
If I told you that I was 7 years old, what would your response be?
I wouldn't believe that immediately.
I probably wouldn't believe it, but I mean, it wouldn't really bother me that much to go out of my way and tell you, no, you're wrong. I'd just be like, oh, okay, he wants to say he's 7 years old.
If you feel 7 at heart, then then so be it. Yeah, good for you.
So if I wanted to enroll in a first grade class, do you think I should be allowed to?
Probably not, I guess. I mean, unless you haven't completed first grade up to this point and for some reason need to do that now.
If that's where you feel like mentally you should be, then I feel like there are communities that would accept you for that.
I would say so long as you're not hindering society and you're not causing harm to other people, I feel like that should be an okay thing.
If I told you I'm 6 feet 5 inches, what would you say?
That I would question.
Why?
Because you're not.
So I can be a Chinese woman.
You. Sure.
But I can't be a 6'5" Chinese woman.
Yes.
So if you want an example as to why the left went so crazy, as to how all of these far left woke lunatics have pretty much taken over liberalism, you can look at that video, because here's the thing, when you really break it down, the reason that so much insanity has been allowed to take hold in this country over the past 15 plus years is because people were too afraid to call it out. We're too afraid to stand up against it. We're too afraid to literally just be mean dad or mean mom and say no. So what we have been left with is some of the most completely patently ridiculous and outrageous things that we have ever seen literally in the history of American society being foisted onto people, and we are supposed to pretend that all of these things are normal. We are supposed to pretend that furries are normal. We are supposed to pretend that there are literally like 275 genders in the world. We're supposed to pretend that's normal. We're supposed to pretend that transitioning kids under 18 years old is perfectly normal, all right? And so since people were so afraid to stray from woke rules to just say what we all know to be objective reality, that's how we got into the insanity that we see today. It's the insanity that that literally has given me an entire career, because these people are completely insane. So my advice to everybody, because there's some craziness right now that is not the old crazy that we were used to, but some new crazy that people are afraid to stand up against, that you have to say what is real. And if you do not say what is real, okay, that is when lunacy is given license to take hold.